And and so Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zilla, Gary Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Day, Perdita Quinlan, Doug King, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Amphibious Spaceman, GPS Vessel Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's, and the Blue Boy boxes, and Bitted Bat Ford, Bernard, Ellie, LaChance, and La Freeman. New York Times, Russians. So see, the Russians pretty much figured out Robo Rapist Knight and the group of you who are the rapists that keep screwing it up. So now the New York Times proves that you guys ruined the other girls' stuff. So there's a story over there that might coincide, and then you guys ruined my stuff. See? And see, it's in Antarctica, Russia, Antarctica Orthodox Church. So, Joe, Harry, Bernard, Perlita, Dave, and your team, why would the Russians want to listen to any of you when they just have to listen to, take the advice of my Aunt Wendy? Because she went to Antarctica too. So, Joe, Cowboy Hillbilly Indian Joe, this is where you get trapped because of your lies. And what you guys did, either overseas, Jamaica Street, Pickens Street. Understand, Red Robo Rapist Knight, Red Gordon, Red Harry J. Race, Red Carney, Bernard LaChance, Ellery's, Robo Knight, information. Okay, so if they have seen something overseas, Robo Knight, that you keep swapping your stories with the Israelis or the Russians or the French, get it, Bernard? In Italy, Spain, Japan, they start to figure out there's one big head moving around fucking up everybody's shit. So, like I said, why would they want to listen to you, Robo Knight or Joe, Indian Joe, Country and Western Karen? When Joe, it is clearly britches, you, hovering britches, Joe, are a truck driving faggot rapist of your own relatives. Okay? That's why I trust the women more than you, Joe, or most men, because the women have a tendency to be abused first. So in other countries have more respect for women than others, but the whole point is, Joe, that they're actually figuring out, whispering faggot, a fair amount, that you murdered several children in their setup out here because of you guys' obsession, blue boys. So when you do that, people reveal it, and NBC blue again. So Joe, you and that group of men are murdering fag rapist. Understand, Bernard de la Carney, with your obsession. Perlita of lies, Ellery, Bernard, your stupid drama act with those people and the Red or Cortez, World War II, and your obsession over your little bathroom boat, Ellery, Joe, All-American, Country and Western, that you are delusional, Joe, Harry, Bernard, delusional warlords, which means you're dictators, like you said, Perlita, you announced dictatorship, Mexico, Texas. So guess what? If I was the military, the police, the Homeland Security, FBI, CIA, those people, I would watch you, Perlita, forever, and your friends when you make that claim. Understand? They have your stuff, and those who are conducting torture in certain areas on file and recorded and monitored. That's why they take pictures, Perlita. And when you say, Perlita, that you don't like Jews with Ellery, or you don't like the Russians or the Asians, Perlita, it leads you or Karen or Don Wiley, his Robo Knight's favorite little harlots, or Joe's harlots, his Country and Western harlots, on their barnyard the barnyard rapist of ranch, lied and murdered and killed the child. It even alludes that you guys kidnapped and killed the child. So when you go to England, Joe, or when your friends and you report to the Queen or whatever, that stenchy all white purity breath of yours, you basically kill people, Joe, your own family members, for your own racist, pathetic view in a computer system. And I told you, Joe, I do not want your Carney Red. I do not want your ghetto. I do not want your gangs. I do not want LGBT. There's a problem. I do not want your problem. It says you Joe, and those black BB4 Dark Knight religious men forced their way into bed with minors and tortured them. I'm not interested in your serial killer theory, Bernard. That's why Bernard and Hillary probably went and did the whole gangster ghetto act with Elton and all them. Your group of adults, Robo Knight, are the scam. You people are the ones that took it apart, cut people open, like they're watching shit, the stank, everything, Robo Knight. Everything is your pathetic need. That's why he went back over to Russia to sit there. Oh, I never moved. It means your information network there, Robo Knight, in your thievery circle there, Dave. Steve Jones Perlita is falling apart because you want to run a dictatorship. And I don't give a shit about your country and Western and Negro dictatorship, Perlita, because I'm not interested in it. NASA's probably not, well, they are, but, you know, you're never going to get to space that way, you know. But the people who are going to evolve, Robo Knight, Joe, Bernard, the Carney, are going to be Apple, Microsoft, Intel, IHS, who else? Oracle, all those 10 companies, the NASA's, the militaries of the world, those countries that decide to work together and evade all the problems. That's why Eric Smith said you want to be innovative and solve problems. So guess what? If his employees listen to him, and I'm sure they do, and the Yahoo kids, he actually evolved, not Yahoo, but he actually evolved YouTube. So Steve Chin, Chad, and Jawed basically brought their website to the same level of intelligence, or whatever you want to call it, as Google. So Robo Knight, when you go around like a show-off pig, playing Atlantis, Zion, and Eden, trying to teach me a religious lesson with the tube or a military, means you're a dumb fuck. It means you guys committed murder out here and stole pieces from me and my father and fuck shit up to be a hero. And so I just tell them, monitor Jamaica Street, Pickett Street, Dalton, Columbia, Rangeview, Smoky Hill, Eagle Crest, Grandview, Quartzsite, the colleges, because that's the things you guys use. I'll bet you there's some countries that are sick and tired of being blamed for terrorist attacks that didn't commit, Robo Knight. Joe, you get it, country and Western Indian, Joe? I didn't want your country and Western shit. I didn't want it before, and I don't want it now, because you, Joe, and Ellery, Bernard, and Team Spoiled Michigani are the problems, because you guys destroyed our first setup with your ignorance. And that's the way it's going to be for a while, until the group of you stop doing that and the bedbug shit, Bernard. Get it? Carney, Bernard? If you're gonna kill me, fucking kill me. Understand? Quit being a political debate coward. Either evolve or do what you're supposedly all badass about doing, Red Randy and the Indians. But you're a murderer, Red Randy. 3 times in a row with other people's children, and your lie. And so the world knows that. So New York Times goes, hey, look, they screwed with the Russians. Cold War. New York Times said, they screwed with dumb stuff. Brought it down. The blue. It means, Joe, you're red, that you can't afford with your fags, your gays, you can't afford. And so since you guys go in that same direction, that means you're going to die that way. And since you guys don't care about other people's lives and your protestive stance, Perlita, and your ghetto life, guess what? Nobody has to care about you and your war, Perlita. Do you guys have a nuclear device? Well, everybody does. So we just warn of it. And then people, train and get people set out of the way. Or see, that's why we know Perlita and the one Bernard that ruined the 80s, set in their little war and then run away and go hide underground again in Mexico or whatever and go, we rule the earth. It means you're a pussy, Bernard. And you made a shit mess out here with your fucking crap with Elton and shit, and you got some crappy drama story and you mutilate people's faces and all that. No, Brian and Tom are fucking stupid. No. You're gonna find out, Perlita, when you call me and Brian stupid, or the Navy, or the Navy SEALs, and fighter pilots, and NASA, and all those people that you guys take for granted, FBI, CIA, the police officers, they're gonna be the ones who evolve. Like I said, yes, my friends, think we figure out to abuse you. Militaries of the world, the nations of the world. Police officers, firefighters, CIA, FBI, NSA, NASA. So, yes, create your new superpower base. Create it. Save your people, save your families. But don't let Team Joe or the Robo Knight or that group of LGBT and the abusers and all that, the Red Randy and the Indians, the El Cortez, don't let them touch your new superpower base. Make them fix their old base. And guess what? With the amount of abuse you guys have done to women and children and trying to run around and hide, you think it's funny? Randy, smile. Screwing with Sasha. DJ Sasha screwing with Sasha Imes, screwing with Kim. You know what, Red Randy? You know what you're going to find yourself with your group? All alone. Eventually people are going to evolve and you'll be walking on that sidewalk all by yourself. If that's what you want, dude, and you can yap and scream, you want to try to be like Tom Cruise and Vanilla Sky in your own stank? Get it, Red Randy? Quit fucking with me and my dad. Understand, Red Randy? What he did was not for you. Quit trying to be a kiss ass when you don't even know him, dude.